From number 10 to number 1, I'm about to count down the coffee shops that define authentic Ho Chi Minh City culture. This isn't your typical tourist list. These are the spots where locals have been gathering for decades, where traditional brewing methods meet modern innovation, and where every cup connects you to Vietnam's rich coffee heritage. Each location on this countdown represents a different aspect of Saigon's incredible coffee evolution, and visiting all 10 will give you a complete picture of this city's caffeinated soul. Number 10 on our list is Bia Nhe Cafe, and this spot proves that the best coffee experiences in Ho Chi Minh City happen in places you'd never expect to find. When you walk into Bia Nhe, you're not entering a typical coffee shop. You're stepping into what feels like a friend's living room where the furniture tells stories and every corner has character. The magic here comes from how naturally local life flows through the space. Regular customers chat with the baristas like old friends. Students spread textbooks across worn wooden tables, and business meetings happen over simple ceramic cups. This isn't designed for Instagram photos or tourist expectations. The mismatched chairs, soft lighting, and lived-in atmosphere create something much more valuable than aesthetic appeal. What makes Bia Nhe special is how it represents the real Saigon coffee culture that exists beyond the guidebooks. You'll discover how locals actually spend their coffee time, and you'll understand why Vietnamese coffee culture runs so much deeper than just the drink itself. Number 9 on our list is Su Cafe, and this place proves that modern design can actually make traditional Vietnamese coffee experiences even better. Most people think authentic means old and worn down, but Su Cafe shows you something completely different. This spot sits right across from Ben Thanh Market on the second floor, creating this perfect balance between clean minimalist design and genuine Vietnamese coffee culture. You've got exposed brick walls, bookcases lining the space, and a coffee roasting machine right there showing their commitment to quality. The balcony gives you views over the market while you sip your Vietnamese egg coffee in complete peace. Here's what makes this place special for first-time visitors. Digital nomads work on laptops at modern tables, while Vietnamese locals enjoy traditional coffee preparations at the same space. Both groups feel completely at home because Su Cafe respects Vietnamese coffee traditions while creating a contemporary environment that works for everyone. Number 8 on our list is Tonkin Specialty Coffee, and this place shows you that Vietnam's coffee scene goes way beyond what most tourists expect. While visitors come looking for traditional Phin coffee, local coffee experts here challenge everything you think you know about Vietnamese brewing methods. Tonkin Specialty Coffee takes Vietnamese beans and elevates them using pour-over techniques, French press methods, and precise espresso preparations that highlight flavors you never knew these beans could produce. The baristas here teach you about bean origins, roasting profiles, and brewing science that transforms your understanding of Vietnamese coffee completely. Here's why first-time visitors need to experience this education. You discover that Vietnamese coffee culture includes this entire specialty movement where local experts source high-quality beans from specific Vietnamese farms and regions. This represents the future of Vietnamese coffee gaining international recognition while still honoring the country's coffee heritage through superior bean quality and innovative preparation methods. Number 7 on our list is Cafe Trung 3T, where you witness a coffee preparation that sounds completely impossible, but represents true Saigon innovation. Most visitors hunt for egg coffee everywhere, but they usually end up at tourist spots that serve watered-down versions of this incredible drink. Here's what makes 3T different from those other places. The baristas here whisk egg yolk with sugar and condensed milk until it becomes this thick, fluffy, pale yellow foam that looks almost like dessert. They layer this mixture carefully on top of strong Vietnamese coffee, creating contrasts in temperature and texture that blow your mind. This technique shows authentic Vietnamese coffee creativity at its finest. egg coffee originated during times when fresh milk was scarce, proving Vietnamese resourcefulness and culinary innovation. For locals, this drink represents resilience and adaptation. First-time visitors need to experience the real version here because it teaches you how traditional Vietnamese preparations continue thriving alongside all the modern coffee innovations happening across the city. Number 6 on our list is Little Hanoi Egg Coffee, and this place brings authentic Northern Vietnamese coffee culture right into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City. You might wonder why this regional difference matters so much for your coffee experience. Northern Vietnam created egg coffee traditions that differ completely from Southern Vietnam's focus on iced coffee with condensed milk. These variations show how French colonial influence shaped each region differently. The South embraced condensed milk preparations, while the North developed this unique egg coffee innovation using darker roast and specific brewing methods. Little Hanoi Egg Coffee serves as this incredible cultural bridge where you experience Northern traditions without leaving Saigon. First-time visitors get a complete Vietnamese coffee education here because you taste preparations that locals from different regions grew up drinking. The cafe shows increasing cultural exchange within Vietnam and growing interest in regional culinary specialties. You discover how regional identities express themselves through coffee culture, proving that authentic Vietnamese experiences extend beyond geographical boundaries. Before we continue to the next spot on our list, if you're enjoying this list of top 10 coffee shops in Saigon, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more travel guides just like this one. Number 5 on our list is Tiem Cafe Saigon Sua, and this place serves as a portal to old Saigon that most tourists never experience. You walk into what feels like stepping back 40 years in time, but this isn't some romanticized version created for visitors. This cafe operates as a living museum where locals still gather exactly as they did decades ago. The vintage decor creates an atmosphere that transports you to a different era, showing you what authentic old Saigon actually looked and felt like. Traditional coffee preparation methods happen right in front of you, preserving techniques that define the city's coffee heritage. First-time visitors need to experience this because Tiem Cafe Saigon Sua reveals the soul of Saigon that exists beneath all the modern surface changes. Number 4 on our list is Cafe Denda, and this place represents the everyday soul of Ho Chi Minh City that most visitors completely miss. You might think a coffee shop needs fancy decor or Instagram-worthy aesthetics to be worth visiting. But this neighborhood spot proves authenticity matters more than appearances. Cafe Denda serves as a gathering place where real locals start their mornings and end their workdays. This teaches you that Vietnamese coffee culture centers around community connections rather than just caffeine consumption. The traditional black iced coffee here uses that slow drip fin filter process that develops rich, chocolatey, and nutty flavors with vanilla undertones from Robusta beans. First-time visitors need to experience this simple preparation because it represents the foundation of all Vietnamese coffee culture. Understanding local life happens through these everyday shared moments. This straightforward black iced coffee shows you how Vietnamese people actually drink coffee daily, not special tourist versions. Can enhance Vietnamese coffee culture instead of replacing it. Most people worry that international influences dilute local traditions, but Okio Cafe proves the opposite happens when done right. This cafe combines Italian brewing precision with Vietnamese coffee beans and local taste preferences. You get espresso-based beverages made with traditional Italian techniques, but using Vietnamese beans that create completely new flavor profiles. Their Topaz Date coffee mixes coconut, pineapple, grapefruit, and cold brew, concentrate served in a cocktail glass with burnt lime garnish. This shows creative fusion that respects both traditions. First-time visitors need to experience this cross-cultural coffee education because it represents how Saigon's cafe scene evolves through international connections. The minimalist design with wooden furnishings creates this tranquil atmosphere that appeals to locals and tourists alike. International connections continue shaping modern Vietnamese coffee culture through creative collaborations like this. Number 2 on our list is Cheo Leo Cafe, and this neighborhood secret represents what makes a cafe beloved by locals rather than designed for tourists. You discover the mystery behind authentic Vietnamese coffee culture when you step into spaces like this. Cheo Leo Cafe functions as a vital social hub where residents gather daily, creating genuine connections that transform coffee drinking into community building. This cafe serves as an extension of home for locals, providing that welcoming space where multiple generations of families have shared conversations over traditional Vietnamese coffee for years. During important events in the lunar calendar, this place becomes a bustling center where locals offer prayers and seek blessings for good fortune. First-time visitors need to experience this because you witness how neighborhood cafes integrate into the cultural and spiritual lives of communities. The traditional coffee service here creates that relaxed environment where people socialize and build relationships naturally. This represents the social heart of Vietnamese coffee culture. Number 1 on our list is The Cafe Apartment and Good Day Cafe, and this location represents the pinnacle of Ho Chi Minh City's diverse coffee scene. What makes this final destination worthy of the top spot goes beyond just great coffee. The Cafe Apartment transforms an old apartment building into this multi-level coffee experience that showcases everything great about Saigon's cafe culture. Each floor houses different cafes with unique atmospheres. Good Day Cafe provides this stylish environment with soothing colors that creates perfect contrast against the building's older exterior. This concept shows Ho Chi Minh City's ability to repurpose historical architecture while embracing modern trends. You experience the complete evolution of Vietnamese coffee culture here. The variety of experiences available within one building captures the past through preserved architecture, the present through contemporary cafe designs, and the future through innovative space utilization. This location perfectly represents authentic cultural discovery through coffee exploration. These 10 coffee shops represent the complete spectrum of authentic Ho Chi Minh City coffee culture. You experience everything from hidden rooftop gems to neighborhood gathering places that locals have treasured for decades. Each location shows different aspects of how coffee connects Vietnamese communities and preserves cultural traditions. Skip the typical tourist recommendations and visit these local favorites instead. You discover the real soul of Ho Chi Minh City through these authentic coffee experiences that most visitors never find. Coffee culture reveals the heart of any city, especially in Vietnam, where it connects generations and builds communities daily. Hit that like button, subscribe for more authentic travel guides, and comment below about your favorite Vietnamese coffee experience.